Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to Divination Meditation. In this series, we take a tarot card, an ogham, and a room, and we compare and contrast them to see what kind of overall energies are just floating around in the ether that the universe would like to make us aware of. So, as always, we begin with our tarot card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And on this card, we can see we have a very contented looking cat who's got their nice high perch, an overflowing food bowl, a little feathered friend that they can take a whack at. The only thing missing from this picture is a very soft, very fluffy velvet cushion. The cat literally has everything that it needs, and that's what this card is all about. In addition to having a sense of peace, a satisfactory outcome of your efforts, and having received your just rewards. Next, we look at our ogham, which is Saille, the willow, representing intuition and flexibility. Now, with the willow tree, keep in mind that you oftentimes will see them planted very close to the water. The association between willows and waters is that they are almost inseparable. It is their natural habitat and relationship to one another. Water, of course, as an element, does have a great deal to do with both intuition and flexibility, and the willow tree itself, the graceful way, the branches drape down and they sway with the breeze. There is something about it that is, well, it isn't it doesn't put you in mind of our conscious, logical, rational thought process. It's much more dreamy. It is intuitive. It's taking us to a much more spiritual frame of mind just by the essence of what it is. Next, we have our rune, Sowelu, representing the sun. It's about victory, guidance, mastery, wholeness, and the seat of the soul. If you want to talk about having that feeling that you are firmly in the driver's seat of your life, you are in charge, you have control, you are deciding where you are going to go, you are not subject to other influences, this is what that rune is all about. And I do think this week we have a nice cohesive message because it is about having full command of yourself. Now, you might think that with everything going on in the world, it's really weird that we're seeing these kinds of sunshine and rainbows type of divinations coming up in this particular meditation. However, what we are also seeing at the same time that, nasty people are doing nasty things, because what else can we expect from them? We are also seeing people awaken into their own personal sovereignty, of asking the questions of, well, why shouldn't I be the person in charge of my life? I'm a free person. That's what being a free person means. And, I'm in control of me. I don't try to control other people. We don't take each other's stuff. We don't hurt each other. And, life rubs along pretty well. And the more people awaken into that mindset, the greater the chance has that we're all going to have to recover from this kind of nasty authoritarian malaise that we've been stuck in for so long. And it all has to do with people reclaiming their personal sovereignty, of being in that driver's seat, of believing that victory is possible, of believing that as long as you are telling the tyrants no, that you are winning, even if you are losing a battle, over the long run, you are winning the war. And when it comes to the idea of using our intuition and flexibility, that does speak to me about approach, about not just thinking about what needs to happen rationally and logically, but also making room for just little nudges from the gods, from our own personal experiences, and from the universe itself to kind of guide us into opportune situations that we can then make the most of. And I do like the fact that the tarot card is bringing out the idea of rewards received, because it always helps us to endure difficult times if we can see, the reward, the treat, the carrot at the end of that stick. Something to help keep us motivated and being reminded of, okay, what it is that we continue to struggle for. And that is very much what I'm seeing, of a reminder of, the things you believe in, the things that you value. These are worthwhile things. They matter. They're important. And it doesn't matter how many nasty people are telling you you're all wrong. You have good reason to believe that you are correct. And not just, the usual human tendency to imagine ourselves to be correct because, no one really likes being wrong. But it's pointing to the fact that, the common values that our society still shares, things that people can genuinely agree on, those are built on a solid foundation. the reason why it endures and the reason why people want to see a restoration of it is because it actually works, and it creates a better outcome and a better atmosphere and just better conditions for people to take the reins of their own life and to build themselves up and see what they are able to achieve. So, obviously, this isn't a promise that things are going to be just smooth sailing from here on out, but I think it is a nice reassurance that it is worthwhile and we are gaining benefits and gaining strength as we are all struggling along, trying to figure out what's going on in the world and how we can best confront it. So that's the general idea I was getting from this particular meditation. If you have other thoughts, I would love to hear about them. You are very welcome to come see me at Blackbird's Brew on Discord. There is a link to join in the description box below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave the comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.